Alright, what's going on, party people? This your man Grill. About halfway through my house inspections today. Had 13 of them. I got 5 left, I think. Well, actually 4, because one of them I can't even find the house. It's located, one of those things where they put an interstate and they're claiming that there's a house there. I can't find it. I looked yesterday. I don't know. So I see it on the map, but I don't see a way to get there without going through somebody's property. So I'm not messing with that. So I told them to have the point of contact for the property call me. They didn't have the information in the order, so I was like, I ain't gonna worry about it. But I wanted to do this quick video. The wife, she's grabbing her something to eat from this Jamaican food place. I already ate, so I'm good. But you know, a lot of people talk about this newbie thing. You know, people whining and complaining about this newbie thing, about, you know, there's these new notaries, and these new notaries are just driving the prices down. And some people are claiming that they talk to schedulers and saying that this is the average and all of that. I don't know. 60% of my orders are $100 or more. And that's the same for some other people in my area who don't have as much time in this business as me. They're out there doing what they got to do. But this whole concept about newbies is a myth, in my opinion. And I'm willing to retract that if somebody shows me something, you know, substantially different. But in my opinion, it's really a myth, and I'm gonna tell you why I believe it's a myth. I believe it's a myth about this here newbie thing because many of you hopped out there doing Grubhub, Uber, and the rest of those entrepreneur jobs, and y'all didn't worry about how many people was in it. Many of you who used to do Amazon Flex didn't worry about how many people was in it. Many of you who open up Amazon and eBay stores didn't worry about how many people are on Amazon and eBay selling stuff. You're selling the same thing as them, but you believe that you could make money. It's about what you believe. If you don't believe that you can go do this, then you're not going to do it. And the only people, in my opinion, and again, this is strictly my opinion, that are really complaining a lot about this are people who got a W-2 mindset. That you're worried about competition. You're worried, you worried that somebody gonna put you out. See, in a W-2 world, you always worried about the new people coming on. The new people come on and they might, you know, outperform you and get the raise, you know. So the raise is normally, you know, 2%, and you might not get 2% because this new person outdid you, or they might take a promotion and, you know, might get the promotion and take you out of the race for the promotion. So there's all these concerns. But as a business owner, you ain't worried about that because you're doing you. You got your product, you got your services and everything that you offer, and you're going to go out there and do it to the best of your ability. You're not worried about what happens with a newbie. Heck, the newbie comes in and they screw stuff up. It just makes me look better, especially if I'm doing things right. Then what is there for me to worry about? Worried about a newbie coming along, ain't worried. They can have if they want to do the $60 order, that's fine. That's fine. But it don't mean that it affects me. And I haven't seen where it affects me. And let me tell you this, the companies that's currently paying $60 and all of that, were paying it 3 years ago when I started, and was paying that fee before I got started. So nothing has changed for those companies, and y'all know who I'm talking about, that are paying between 60 and 75. It's just that simple. I don't get it. So that thing of, well, it's all these new people, if that was the case, you got businesses popping up left and right. You got folks starting nail salons, hair salons, all this kind of stuff, and ain't nobody worried about that. Daycare centers. I mean, you think about all churches, all the different businesses that are getting started, and then you come into the notary business and want to complain because there's new people. Well, at one point in time, you was new. So I guess we all had a part to play in driving the price down. But what that means is, and only the way to stop it is that we're going to have to cap the amount of notaries that come in. We're going to have to stop having notaries come in. There needs to be then a 2-year stoppage on bringing in new notaries. But you can't do that because guess what? It's the states that commission the notaries, not NNA. They just certify us after we take the test. So, and guess what? You don't have to be NNA certified to do loan closings. If you work for a title company and you have a notary commission, you can close for them. You don't have to work for them. You really don't. I mean, you don't. You don't have to, have that NNA serve. That doesn't make you able. It just shows that you know the basics of loan closings according to the NNA and according to whoever else. But you're not necessarily like, okay, because I get, NNA certified, that means I can do it. Nah. If somebody got a loan document and they know that you are a notary, they can come to you and say, hey, can you notarize this for me? Verify their identity, make sure they sign, make sure the acknowledgments are correct, you're done. And y'all know that, okay? I talked to the NNA about it. They confirmed it. And if you don't believe me, go call them and confirm it for yourself. But the bottom line is this. If you're a business owner with a business mindset, you're not going to be worried about what competition comes in, because you've already established yourself as a top quality notary and you're out here doing your thing. It's that simple. Now, and I know this kind of the way I'm talking, people don't want to hear that. You want to hear all that little happy, joy stuff. But let's just be real. That ain't got us to a good point, because these businesses are cracking down and trying to get notaries straightened up. And many of you know that some of the training you've taken, the mentorship you've been a part of, has not helped you out one bit. And you're lost and you're confused and you're trying to figure out what the heck to do next. And then you got somebody, W-2 mindset person, whining and complaining, oh my goodness, yeah, it's hard out here because all these new notaries, they're driving the price down. So a couple of months ago, back in December, they were saying 60. Now they're saying the price is 65. Well, it sounds like the price done went up to me, because I heard somebody talking about the price is 65. Yeah, they done drove the price down to $65 a sign. And I'm like, well, in December it was 60. All right, so somewhere along the line, the price done bumped up. Okay, so we got $5 more. Sounds good to me. I mean, so the new notaries coming in, they getting $5 more than what you was getting when you first came in. Maybe that's what you're mad about. I don't know. All I know is the money is out there to be made if you're going to do what you need to do. Be the type of person that's going to have a quality mindset, a business owner mindset, an entrepreneur mindset. You got to be on beast mode. You got to be a hunter out there. You got to look for things. You got to look for the opportunity to make the money, not just sit back and just wait for somebody to give it to you. Everything's going to be fine. To those of you who not of that W-2 mindset, you might have to separate yourself from them kind of people. You might have to remove yourself from them type of groups and stuff. You might have to leave those type of mentors who claim that they're a business owner or got a business mindset, but the way they teach you, the way they talk to you, the way they encourage you is really of a W-2. But that's a decision you got to make. I've already made mine. And my next video that I'm going to do, hopefully later tonight, after training, I'm doing catch-up training. I'm doing the makeup training. Is going to be about decision time, and it is time to make a decision. And I'm gonna go deep in that one. All right, talk to y'all later. Peace.